Today I will tell you a story about a fisherman. A young fisherman decided to join a company, more of a bait shop, that recruits people to fish and they sell their products. So he went there and he met with the boss, and the boss told him, "What's your experience in fishing?" He told him, "I was doing the same somewhere else, and then I moved to this place, and now I'm looking for a job." So he hired him and he asked him some questions like, "What's your production per day?" And our friend told him around 50 kgs. So the fisherman said, "Okay, so at the crack of dawn tomorrow, we all depart and we go to the place where we fish. Here is the fishing rod and all the required equipments, and this is the kind of bait that we use, and good luck." So they go next day at 4 a.m. They leave and they go and they spend the whole day fishing. And he was looking around him, watching his colleagues fishing, different fishing rods, different ways, pretty much the same bait. So the day went off, and he went back and he produced what he promised, 50 kilograms of fish. And then day in, day out, they go, and the 50 sometimes becomes 55, 60, and sometimes 45. So he looked around him and he saw his colleagues. Some of them produce 40 kilograms of fish, and some of them catch a little more than that. And by time they noticed that there are so many ships started to come to fish in the same area. So time went by, and their productivity was not as it used to be, because there are other ships, other fishermen fishing from the same spot. So the boss started questioning them and say, "Guys, our productivity has gone down. My managers, the people I work for will not be happy. So do your best, please. This doesn't work." So they were trying. You see, they tried using different fishing rods, longer lines, different bait, but their performance was not as they expected to be, or as to the boss expectation, and they were really struggling. So what happened one day? Our friend, during the weekend, he took his boat and he went to a different place. He did not go to the same fishing place, and he went to a totally different place, and he was experimenting, trying different rods and different depths. And then all of a sudden he hit the jackpot, because there was this wonderful place where he was fishing, and in a matter of 3 hours he fished 50 kilograms and even more. So the next weekend he did the same, and he discovered that he can fish like crazy. So he was bringing something like 100 kilograms of fish. And then he went to the boss and he said, "Boss, you know what? If we go to another place, there are many places, and I've tried it myself and I can do wonders." He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "If we fish in a different place, first of all, we don't have as many ships, many boats around us, so it's like a blue ocean, because where we are, it's like a red ocean. We are all sort of fighting on fish from the same spot, whereas this place is undiscovered." So the boss said, "Okay, guys, let's go to that place." They went, and guess what? Their productivity was like 10 times. So the boss decided to split his team into people who go to the same place and people who venture around looking for different places. Because you see, no one can predict the fish in the sea. There are so many and so much. The question is, where do you fish? Okay, and are you fishing in the same place day in, day out, or are you looking around, opening possibilities to fish somewhere else? This is prospecting. If you do not prospect and you stay in the same place, fishing from the same water, okay, you and your team, this is what's going to happen. It'll be overfished, okay, at some point of time, because there are so many other boats competing with you on the same spot of the sea or the lake. So at some point of time, it's going to go down. And you will have to find explanation, because the owners and the big guys, you know, will not care if you fish from this spot or that spot. They know that there is a large sea and there is fish for everybody. This is prospecting, guys. Do not stand still. Do not fish from the same spot in your sea, in your lake, in your pond, but prospect and go around and find what's there. You will find different kind of fish. You'll find so many segments. You'll find so many hidden places, you know, in the market that nobody pays attention to because you guys are all busy fighting on the same cake, same piece of the sea, same piece of cake, if you wish, whereas there is a lot somewhere else. Prospecting is really important. If you do not prospect as a salesperson, if you are a sales manager and these guys are not prospecting, then you're missing a lot. Thank you very much.